Hello guys, Adeposi, Okupe here again from the Side Business Network, and today I'm here to bust your bubble. Okay, there are no secrets of success. There are no secrets to success. Okay, I've heard people ask me this so many times. Now, while you can learn from my story, right, you cannot export a secret from my story. You can export principles, but there is no one secret. There are no secrets to success. I've heard a lot of people ask this question, and I've been in situation conferences and events, and in fact, I'll tell you a funny story. I was at an event some months ago, and there were a number of captains, about 3 captains of industry on the stage. So it was like a panel session, and then when they asked for questions from the audience, a gentleman stood up and was so angry, and he was blaming the people on stage for not sharing successes, that they're sharing secrets, that they were only sharing their successes, they were only sharing their stories, and that he wanted to know the secrets. Okay, so I'm here to bust your bubble. There are no secrets to success. Okay, there are no secrets. In fact, even if you take an example of someone who's created massive success in the past, and you want to put that on your own situation, you want to model that. Okay, a number of things are going to affect you. One, the situation is different. The dynamics of the environment are different. Okay, the business environment is different. The economy is different. Your product is different. Your location may be different. Your skill set may be different. The opportunities available to you may be different from that other person. So you cannot just extract a secret. Right? What is the one thing you did? The one thing he did may not be possible right now. Okay. So there are no secrets. Okay. What you can get, if at all you will get any secrets, if at all there are secrets, there are 3 things, and I'm just going to borrow from a quote that Colin Powell said. Okay. So Colin Powell said there are no secrets to success. And the only secrets you have, the only things you have are principles. Okay, but I'll give you 3 things. Number 1 is preparation. If you want to be successful, you've got to prepare. Right, you've got to prepare, and this is over and above your business plan, over and above doing your business modeling. Right, you have to prepare. You have to prepare mentally. You have to prepare emotionally. You have to go out into the market, talk to your customers. You have to do research. You have to test your product, validate it. Right, you have to get feedback. So this is all in preparation phase. Okay, if you are not prepared, like they say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So number 1 is you've got to be prepared. Apart from the books, apart from the planning, a lot of entrepreneurs are not prepared mentally for the game. Okay, and because they think entrepreneurship is a sprint. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Okay, and the psychological preparation for a sprint is way different from that when you're running a marathon. So your mental preparation has to be there. Okay. So that's number 1. The second thing is hard work. Okay, if there are secrets to success, I'm going to give you 3 here. And if you do these 3 things, you definitely can be sure that you will have some success in what you're doing. The second is hard work. No matter how much you plan, if you do not implement on that action, and if you don't implement with intensity, taking massive action, you probably will not be able to create success in what you are doing. So after preparing, you have to put in the work, put in the sweat, put in the work into what you're doing, right? A lot of people give excuses, and it's okay. Excuses are okay if you want to remain where you are. So you need to do a review. Ask yourself, how much effort am I putting in? With the effort you're putting in, do you actually think that you can get the kind of result you are asking for, right? Read the stories of the greats, the Thomas Edisons, the Fords, the Steve Jobs, the Bill Gates. These guys put tens of thousands of hours into honing their craft, into getting their products out there, and then they're seeing the success today. So if you want to create that kind of success, right, on a bigger scale, if you want to play a bigger game, you need to put in more effort. If you are starting a business on the side, as most of you guys are in a Side Business Network, how many hours are you putting in per day? Right? Are you consistent? I know, right? If you have an 8 to 5 job, full-time job, what are you doing from 5 to 10? Okay, and I know obviously if you are in Lagos or in any other major city where you have traffic, but let's talk about Lagos. You're probably losing like 2 to 3 hours, every day going back home. So maybe you're getting home at 8 o'clock or later, but what are you doing between when you get home and when you get to bed? Okay, when I was working full time, I used to get home by 7, 8 thereabout, and then I'll work till 1 or 2. I'll still put in that 3, 4, 5 hours of work because I'd held myself to a higher standard, and I knew this had to succeed, this had to work. Okay, so you need to make that determination, right, and put in the work required. How many people are you calling per day? How many prospects are you calling? How many new leads are coming into your business? How many presentations are you making? How many proposals are you putting out? Okay, that is the work that's required to make this thing happen. So that's the second tip. The third tip is learn from your failures. Okay, I said in the beginning that entrepreneurship is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Okay, and in a marathon there are going to be hurdles. You're going to cross some, you may stumble, you will stumble on some. Okay, and that's not the end of the world, but you need to be able to learn from your failures. Okay, the reason people quit is because they get their feelings hurt. They were not expecting to fail, okay, and that's an unrealistic mindset. You're going to have some setbacks, you're going to have some challenges that may not even be your fault, right, but they're going to come, and the way you take them in your stride is what determines how far you will go. So learn from your failures, your personal failures, and learn from the failures of others. You don't have to make the same mistakes that your predecessors have made, or those that have gone ahead of you have made. People have made these mistakes, they've learned these lessons, and guess what? They've documented a lot of these lessons. So read books, go to seminars, get a mentor, get a coach, invest in yourself, okay? And learn from failures. Learn from your failures and learn from the failures of others. Those are the 3 principles I can share with you. There are no secrets to success. It's a mixture of preparation, hard work, and learning from failures. I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, please like, share, comment, and let me know that you got some value from it. Okay, so I'll see you on another video. Thank you for watching. Hey guys, I'm going all out sharing practical business advice and sharing with you my journey in entrepreneurship and lessons that I'm learning along the way. So I'd love you to subscribe to my channel and share the videos. That would really go a long way in helping me advance this course. Thank you very much. Hit subscribe.